Hello, my name is Tony, and welcome to my first Top 10 video. Today I'm going to give you my opinion on the Top 10 Beatles solo singles that should have been bigger hits. I'll give you my criteria. The song had to have been released as a single and not made the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100. So I'll give you a heads up that there will not be any Ringo singles on this list. Not because I don't like Ringo. I love Ringo. Peace and love. But because his great singles were great, and I don't think the other singles were all that great. There's only going to be one John song on this list. Same reason. Well, let's get right to it. And coming in number 10 on my list is from Paul's 1975 Venus and Mars album. I think this song is one of Jimmy McCullough's finest moments, and it's Letting Go. Coming in at number 9 is from George Harrison's 1979 self-titled album. This is Blow Away.
All I got to do is to love you. All I got to...
Number 8 on my list is from the same year, Paul's Back to the Egg album. It reached number 20 on the Hot 100. Originally, this song was sung by Denny Lane, and if you look hard enough on YouTube, you can find the version with him singing. Paul must have realized it was good enough to be a single and said, I'll sing it anyway. This is Getting Closer.
I'm getting closer to your heart.
Number 7 on my list is the only John song on this list, like I mentioned. It was actually written by Yoko. It was on his Double Fantasy album in 1980, but was released as a single in 1984. Somehow the version that was released as a single mixed out Yoko's vocals, which she actually sang it kind of well. This is Every Man Has a Woman Who Loves Him.
Every man has a woman.
I really need to look up who was playing that saxophone part in that song. I love that. I would definitely put that song in my list of top 5 John solo songs. But I will say for the record, my favorite John solo song is Bless You. Number 6 on my list is from George's 2003 Brainwashed album. It has one of my favorite George lyrics. If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there.
If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there.
That lyric is so great because it's true. Number 5 on my list is from Paul's 1997 Flaming Pie album. It also did not chart. This is Young Boy.
It's just a young boy looking for a way to find love.
Number 4 on my list is from the Band on the Run album. So it's easy to see how it might have gotten lost in the shuffle with how many great songs are on that album. This is Mrs. Vanderbilt. One thing a great single needs is a good hook, and that is a pretty good hook. Number 3 is another George song. It was from the Lethal Weapon 2 soundtrack, I believe, and this also did not chart, but it was number 53 in Canada, so thank you, Canadians. This is Cheer Down.
It's all over town. Cheer down.
Number 2 on my list is from Paul's 1994 Off the Ground album. It was the lead single from that album, but I think only reached number 83 here in the US. But it was number 5 in Canada, and number 3 in Germany, number 8 in the Netherlands. So thank you for the Dutch people for recognizing greatness. This is Hope of Deliverance.
We live in hope of deliverance from the darkness that surrounds us.
Before I get to number 1 on my list of best Beatles solo singles that were not bigger hits, let me give you some honorable mentions and the song that inspired this list in the first place. I always loved Paul's song Take It Away, and I wondered why it wasn't a huge hit. And I remember getting it as a 45 when I was little. And then I found out it did reach number 10 in the Hot 100, so I could not include it on this list. But here it is anyway.
Take it away, wanna hear you play till the lights go down.
You'll notice some special guests in that video. There was Ringo, George Martin, and Eric Stewart from 10cc. First honorable mention is Paul's My Brave Face.
I've been living in style.
The next honorable mention, you get to hear some falsetto from Paul from 1983, and also some more drumming from Ringo. This is So Bad.
Girl, I love you. Yes, I love you so bad.
So now we come to number 1 on my list of best Beatles solo singles that were not bigger hits. This song is from George's Cloud 9 album, and it comes off the heels of a number 1 single and another sort of popular song in When We Was Fab. And this is my favorite song from Cloud 9 by a mile. I don't know how it was not a huge hit. This is Love.
This is love. This is la la la.
I also love that video. It looks like it was filmed in Hawaii where George lived. So that's my list. And if you disagree, leave a comment. And I'll have another top 10 list soon.